Christa at the Secret Yarnery. Welcome to Crochet Podcast, episode 177. Thanks so much for inviting me over. If you are new to the channel, it's all about yarn, crochet, and community. And today is a special edition. It is Christmas Eve. So we're just going to pop outside and do a little garden tour, just kind of hang out. I know how Christmas Eve is for me. Very stressful. So I just have a lot to do, a lot of cooking, a lot of prep. I think I put a lot of pressure on myself. I'm sure other people do as well. And if you don't even celebrate Christmas, you are welcome to just pop out into the garden and just relax. Let's just take a minute. We're going to walk around and see how the garden is coming along. And then we'll just pop back up here. And I hope you all have a super Merry Christmas. Until then, let's go outside and check out the garden. Okay, so let's go outside. I'll turn you around. Maybe. So here is my outdoor patio. I say my because I built it. It is, you might have seen it before if you've been watching for a while. If you're new, it's just 2-inch bar and then 1-inch bar. And I got this, what do you call it, tablecloth cover. And I got really strong magnets just to hold it up. That was for the wind. It's just in this corner here. So there is a little seating area. This side, there's Dingo. Hi, Dingy. And then my dining room table is outside. And it's just a lovely place to have breakfast or lunch or dinner. Hi, Dingo. And there's Rico. Hi, Rico. Hi, Rico. Rico got his dew claws removed. Yes, he did. So he's got a cone for a few more days. Yes, he does. So that's probably Mabel barking. Yes, it is Mabel barking. Mabel does not get along with people, so in the day she can't be out in the yard. She has her area. So these trees, I don't know what's up with that. Something. Oh, that's a good pee outside. Such a good dog. So, Dingo, stop drinking from the fish pond. Okay, so this used to be the kids' swimming pool. Now, they don't use it anymore. They're too big. It's a 2,000 liter water tank. So now it's a 2,000 liter fish pond. We have, what are they called? Guppies. Guppies? Yeah, fancy guppies. They're just guppies. But look how many there are. I think I bought 180. Gross, and that's why we can't cuddle anymore with your cone on. Isn't that nasty? So anyway, there's fish inside there. We have to reduce the water level so they can't drink from it. Dingo loves fish water. I don't know why. It's a thing. She loves it. This is Tang's tank. He is a Terrapin. There's also guppies inside there, which got me on my guppy. I did put one of those floaters in there to see if he could hop up on it, but he doesn't, so I'm just going to have to take that out. But a valid effort. And this is our little walking canopy. I'll take you on the trail after I show you these things. Oh, our bird feeders. Bird feeder 1, bird feeder 2, bird feeder, 3 and 4 over there. And these are our ditch fish, literally from the ditch. Where are they now? This side. There they are. Apparently they're tilapia. You know tilapia grow in a ditch? Right? Anyway, so that's baby tilapias. That's a 500 liter tank, I think. And then our walking trail is down here. Tanea's walking trail. Which I kind of did block with a fish pond. But, oops. Oh well. So back up. My swing, I do have cushions for it. Now, I just fold up a blanket because The cushions, you have to bring them inside the house, take them outside the house, like in the rain. Blanket, you just dry it out, fold it back up, it's all right. This is my berm. It is, I don't know, there's like a septic tank underneath it. So we just kind of boxed in really cute and we just planted on top of it. I film like thumbnails out here for tutorials and stuff. I actually film them on top of this, my bird feeder without a bird feeder. So you'll recognize this spot from all my thumbnails. So that's my berm. All just totally loaded and planted with all sorts of lush vegetation. This little tree bush was here when I moved in. It was covered in weeds. So we got rid of all the weeds and we had this huge, look how big it is. It's one plant. All the way to over there. So that's like probably like 4 meters. Plus we took off a baby from this big plant, and that's this guy here. So it's all from the same plant. Isn't that amazing? That's so good. So this is my favorite garden because it's lush. These have those, I don't know what they're called, hanging flowers that bees really love. There's 2. So this one is orange and this one makes white flowers. This tree, I think I might have to prune it a bit because I think there's no shade. I think it's taking up all the sun on top of my berm. So I might have to, I don't know, figure out taking some branches off. But conundrum, it's all from the same base in there. Also was already planted when I moved in. What I'm seeing, you know those toddler trampolines? I'm seeing a toddler trampoline just wedged in there. Or like, you know, a small, not personal exercise, but like small child trampoline or medium child trampoline. Just kind of like packed in between all of these branches. Because I think it would hold it. This is Mira's first swing. Now it's an archway that I haven't planted. But in here, see how they're all coming from one spot? To just put a trampoline in the center of it. Like an instant treehouse. So I'm looking for a medium, small trampoline. Doesn't have to be fancy. My compost. And I'm planting in front of my compost. There's cabbage leaves in there. The dogs love it too much. So I'm planting in front. Just so we don't see it eventually. But that's maybe next year. Oh, this is my one bamboo. This was also here when I moved in. Now look at the bamboo. One bamboo. All the way up. From the one bamboo. It's pretty great, right? So that's a little out of control. I think I do have to pick some out of the traveler's palm, to be honest. Extra planting soil for when we plant some things. And here is the fence. So this used to all be bricks. Now it's not bricks. It is bougainvillea and honeysuckle. So it's getting extremely lush. Very lush. This is my magumo tree, my planted magumo tree. Starting to grow, I think. Right? Some places it's starting to grow. So that's good. I think I planted it like a month ago, maybe 6 weeks. This was a hill. It was like when we moved in, this area here, it was like, it was just higher. It had holes from termites. It was just, so we just kind of like cut it off and replanted it. I think we have to add a little bit of dirt. It looks a little low, but I'm just going to wait for the grass to kind of come back and then top it up with soil occasionally until it's nice and flat. Oh, hi Marv. That's Marvin. Marvin is my most friendly female tortoise. Hi Marvy. What's up, Marv? Marv's old. We call him Marvin because I thought it was a boy. It's not a boy. Hi. Laid a bunch of eggs. Hi Rico. Hi Rico. So Marvin is up and about. This is a second magumo tree that I haven't planted. It's still in the pot. So they use like construction bags for pots here. I think it's quite a good idea. So that one I'm waiting. I'm going to put it in a big pot, but I haven't done it yet. And this is a big tree. Like, I call it a big Christmas tree, but it's not a Christmas tree. But it's as close to a Christmas tree really as you can get here. It's kind of a Christmas tree, right? It's big. I've never decorated it. This is a Jacaranda. So this is the kind that makes the purple flowers, but apparently it takes like 10 years to flower. So that's a long-term plant. I think these are called, oops, there's a hole in the ground there. I think something was planted here. It's quite a bit down. So flattening the grass, also an ongoing thing. Bougainvillea, my favorite color. Also my favorite color of yarn. Bougainvillea, I love it. So hot pink, bougainvillea, and orange honeysuckle. That's like my favorite right there together. My best combination. Holy, this one's growing a lot already. We've just planted this one. I call it a monkey tree, but it's not called a monkey tree. But I think it's called, the slang name is monkey tree because monkeys can't climb it because of these thorns on it. Yeah, hi Rico. Hi Rico. Yeah. They're thorns, Rico. He's really cute without his cone. You're cute with your cone. You're cute with your cone. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah. Okay. So it should have those thorns going all the way up. And then it makes really nice pink flowers. They remind me of Alberta roses. Oh, I almost stepped on a dog. Okay. These, there it is, look. African violets, but in tree form. They're like really big. Like, that's as tall as I can reach. So it's quite big. A little hedge. Planted these cordia trees along the edge of the car park to put shade in the car park. So that's working. That worked great. This is a hibiscus. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. And again, my favorite color is pink and orange. So the hibiscus, or this particular hibiscus, and that particular hibiscus, well, we made like a little trough area, flattened ground here for the soccer net. So soccer net is going to move back into this area, but we're waiting for the grass to finish coming in. It's a bit slow, if you ask me. And then this hibiscus here. So the soccer net, let me back up so you can see. We have to have the net up because the tortoises walk into it. Imagine. So the soccer net fits in this area here, and then we'll let the hibiscus grow towards it. So it's you don't have to get the ball as much as you would if you didn't have your net locked in with trees. And also the cordia at the back helps a lot too. You don't have to run off too much. So, and another hibiscus. Can you tell I love hibiscus? I love hibiscus. Another African flower. African violet. Yeah, pretty. So all shades of purple flowers, which is great. This is a lemon tree. Doesn't look happy. Any plant people out there, tell me what's up. I'm sure my dogs are peeing on it. I know that, sadly. I don't know what any of this is, but I like it. It adds a lot of privacy for our patio there. And then we have, what do you call this, mother-in-law tongue or something? We have this around the edge of our sidewalk with another gorgeous hibiscus tree. Really pretty. Now, yeah, see there, it's also over here. I got these nice pots. I have nothing planted in them yet, but I think they're so pretty. So I just hide the kids' soccer balls in there so the dogs don't eat them. Oh, there's Louise, my other leopard tortoise. Oh, my plant pot for my magumo trees right there. Haven't gotten that far. This is another cordia, so you can see how nice and shady it is. The nice big leaves. So on the ground, very shady, which is nice. So here is our walking path underneath. So we just put these little stones down, these mazeras, and you can kind of see into the ponds as you go along. Oh, these are the other two bird feeders. It's an old scale. I've heard it's an old Egyptian scale. I don't know if that's true or not, but I like it. So, another fish pond. So the turtle can climb up on that center one when he wants to bake in the sun. And then all these trees are kind of planted along the edge. Little spot to sit and relax in between the trees. Now this is wild because this happened like in a week. So check this out. I don't even know what's up. It started as like a little twisty here, like a little pom-pom, or like a troll top, like a troll hairdo. It was like that down here. Then I went on holiday, came back, and look at it. How did that grow in like 8 days? 8 days from like a troll haircut to this huge, massive, is it sisal? Is that going to be a sisal thing? I don't know. It's soft, like soft grass. You hear it? I don't know. It's very cool. And there's more growing from the side. It's making some friends down there. And then a bigger one here. Now the problem is getting these leaves out. Well, it's not really a problem, but delittering the trees. There's also these big guys back there. I don't know what kind of palm they are. Some sort of palm tree. These big pods, they dry. Yep, there's one up there that's gray color. I don't know if you can see it. At the top, I think up here in there. So they get gray color, and then one fell down. Well, let me turn you around. It fell down. It was like this big crash, and I was like, "Oh my gosh! Like, what's that?" Like, Rika was a puppy. I'm like, "Oh, what?" Like, I thought he was gonna get hurt. Turns out, where are they? I have one over here. There are these massive seed pods of like it looked almost like driftwood clusters. One was so pretty, I had to keep it. I'm gonna show you. I have it in my plant pot over here. Let me turn you around. Look. Now this was the only one that was like a curlicue. The rest were like straight, like they were in the tree. But this one is like crispy. So I just stuck it in a plant pot because I just think it's so pretty. It reminds me of like Medusa's hair, or I don't know. It just like, it looks great. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, I loved it. I wish I had two so I could put one in the other plant pot. So these plant pots are matching. One is here. One is there. So each side of the sidewalk gets one of those. But the rest of these were all like super long and tall and wouldn't sit nice in the pot. So we just have one kind of huddled over there. Wait, I didn't take you underneath. I didn't take you on the walk. We have to do the walk underneath the berm. No, underneath the leaves. Oh, and here's Oscar. Hold on. Hi, Oscar. Oscar's our resident male. He's the daddy. He's the daddy for all the torties, all the baby torts. Oh, we can go see the baby torts, too. Okay, bye, Oscar. Okay, there's Oscar. First, we're going to go for a walk underneath. Well, we'll do our little circuit. Okay, so here's the walking path. There's Louise. There's Dingo, already on the path. Okay.
If you hear some construction sounds, the neighbors are redoing their sunroom, redoing their floors. I don't know, there's a lot of construction in that house. Well, I guess we could go down. Look how pretty these are. Isn't that nice? So pretty. Well, now we need an out. Now I have to step up here. That's a big step. Or can we get around? Oh, we can still get around. All right, and there's the fish.
Did you enjoy that? It's grown a lot, right? If you go back about 3 years in my podcast, 3.5 years, you will see this garden when it is brand new. When we just moved into this house, it has changed so much. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know where you would hang out if you are in the garden. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and stay hooked.